Yo, what is up, y'all? It's Cone back here again today with another video. The NBA season is finally back in full swing. We had opening night last night, and tonight, as I'm recording this video, there are 12 games. Basically, every single team will have played after today, and I can't tell you how excited I am for the Thunder, and I'm sure you're excited about your favorite team too. One of the best parts about the start of the year is that everyone's feeling optimistic, whether you're a rebuilding team and just trying to see your team get better, or if you're a team with championship aspirations. And the good news is, your favorite team is going to win the championship this season. I know, you might think there's no chance, or maybe you do think there's a shot. I'm here to tell you that your favorite team is going to win the championship, and I'm here to tell you why. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy, and let's talk about why your favorite team is going to win the 2023 NBA title. If you're an Atlanta Hawks fan, then prepare for DeJounte Murray and Trae Young to really mesh together as a backcourt. John Collins steps up as the third member of that big three. Clint Capella has a bounce back from last year's kind of mediocre year defensively, and they add another star. They just extended DeAndre Hunter, who now has a pretty big contract, and him alongside some of the other pieces on that team is a great package with some picks for another all-star caliber player. You're going to get one at the deadline, head into the playoffs as a bit of an underdog, but absolutely surprise everyone and win the title running through a very deep Eastern Conference. If you're a Celtics fan, you already know your team's a contender. You've got Jason Tatum, who's a superstar, Jaylen Brown, who's an all-star caliber player, great role players around them. Malcolm Brogdon looks like a Sixth Man of the Year candidate. Robert Williams, good news for you, is going to come back looking like prime Shaq. You're going to run through the Eastern Conference, get back to the finals where this time you get over the hump.
Fancy ball handling.
If you're a Brooklyn Nets fan, I have good and bad news for you. The bad news is this big three is not going to work out. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Ben Simmons are all going to get traded over the course of this season. But the good news is Steve Nash has been resting up for just this moment. He's going to stop coaching, come back into the lineup and play, regaining his MVP form after years of rest. And TJ Warren is going to come back from injury. And guess what? The bubble, not a fluke. TJ Warren becomes the best player in the league, and him and Steve Nash together lead Brooklyn to its first championship.
Is down to 4. Warren, unbelievable.
If you're a Hornets fan, then your championship is Victor Wembanyama, so you better kind of just hope for that. If you're a Bulls fan, you're probably not feeling great heading into this year as Zach LaVine is missing game 1 and Lonzo Ball is out for who knows how long, but I have good news for you. Alex Caruso is about to break out and play like the all-star caliber player that Lakers fans thought he was when they tried to vote him into the all-star game that one year, and behind him, DeMar DeRozan and whoever you trade Nikola Vucevic for, you're going to win a title this season. For the Cavaliers, they're already pretty stacked with Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and Jarrett Allen, but the real key to their success is Ricky Rubio is about to play every single game like that one game in Madison Square Garden where he hit 7 threes and become a top 3-point guard of all time.
Pulverize the Knicks tonight.
For the Dallas Mavericks, I just saw a video on Twitter of JaVale McGee nailing corner 3 after corner 3, so you're basically set. The Denver Nuggets have Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Aaron Gordon, Bones Highland, amongst others, but the real key is DeAndre Jordan, who keeps getting contracts somehow, and I'm guessing is a really good locker room presence, and having him there will probably make everyone very happy. Team chemistry is through the roof, and you're going to win a title. For the Detroit Pistons, Cade Cunningham breaks out into not just an all-star, but an all-NBA caliber player. Jaden Ivey is the second coming of Russell Westbrook. Jalen Duren looks like Bam Adebayo Part 2, and all of a sudden, you're contenders. Warriors fans, you've had way too much recently. Your team is not winning a championship. I will personally guarantee it if I have to. For the Houston Rockets, Jabari Smith is about to look like Kevin Durant with lockdown defense right from the get-go. He's going to lead y'all to a title and just narrowly lose out on Rookie of the Year to Oklahoma City's Jalen Williams. For the Indiana Pacers, Benedict Mathurin, who said he's better than LeBron James, is immediately going to be better than LeBron James. Him and Tyrese Halliburton alongside Buddy Hield, Miles Turner. It's a pretty good squad, and it's one that will get Indiana a title. For the Los Angeles Clippers, Steve Ballmer is going to pay off whatever wizard cursed them 20 years ago to let them finally win a title.
Pretty cool! Pretty damn cool! Woo!
For the Los Angeles Lakers, they're gonna... One second. I don't have anything written down. Let's move on. For the Memphis Grizzlies, they make it to the Western Conference Finals where they get a rematch against the Golden State Warriors. And in Game 7, as time expires, Ja Morant is going to dunk over Draymond Green, gritty over him lying on the ground, something that Draymond is absolutely going to make a podcast about.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Draymond Green Show.
For the Miami Heat, a new pandemic emerges and they have to play in a bubble again, allowing the Heat to once again unlock their full powers. The Milwaukee Bucks have Giannis. We don't really need to talk about much more. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, they continue to build off of this having 2 centers in the lineup strategy and trade Anthony Edwards, D'Angelo Russell, and all their role players for 3 more centers to put in that starting lineup. They walk all over the league because nobody can get a rebound over them, and they win the title, changing the league to big ball forever. For the New Orleans Pelicans, Jose Alvarado somehow gets access to an invisibility cloak, making that sneaky steal strategy that he tried out a lot last year way more effective. Teams can't do anything with him on defense because they never know where he is. Is he double teaming? Is he playing on the perimeter? Who knows? And due to that, the Pelicans walk all over the Western Conference, go 82-0, 16-0 in the playoffs. Jose Alvarado, Finals MVP.
Down by Bridges. Oh, from behind! Alvarado stole it!
For the New York Knicks, they give Julius Randle these special glasses that block out all noise and vision of the crowd, thereby making him feel like he's once again back in the pandemic year, making him once again into an all-NBA caliber player. And behind the play of him, Brunson, RJ Barrett, who breaks out Mitchell Robinson, and the others, the New York Knicks finally bring a title back to Madison Square Garden. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, I actually have this one really neat stat that I want to dive into. I know a lot of this video has kind of been some jokes and, laughing moments, but this time I want to get super serious for my favorite team and talk in depth about our strategies and why we're going to have a lot better season than people realize and eventually win the title. So I want to flash up this amazing stat that I feel like people are missing on the screen now. As you can see here, the Oklahoma City Thunder have 1 Lou Dort and the rest of the league have 0, thereby making it a wash. For the Orlando Magic, Paolo Banchero is the second coming of LeBron James, and he dominates right from the get-go, averaging 40, 10, and 10 on the season, and leading the Magic to a title. However, he does lose Rookie of the Year to Oklahoma City's Jalen Williams. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they change absolutely nothing, but they fire Doc Rivers and bring in a new coach. For the Phoenix Suns, DeAndre Ayton goes completely rogue and just takes almost all the shots, having a Shaq-like emergence, averaging like 50 and 30 on the season, which brings them to a Western Conference Finals where they lose to the Mavericks in a Game 7 at home by 83 points. For the Portland Trailblazers, Damian Lillard convinces every other superstar in the league to join him in Portland on his grind. None of them run from it, thereby giving them 15 titles in the next 15 years. For the Sacramento Kings, I just hope y'all make the playoffs. For the San Antonio Spurs, every other team just stops playing completely. If you're a Raptors fan, prepare for Nick Nurse to play the starters 48 minutes a game while acquiring every single 6'7 to 6'9 player in the entire league to join the roster, creating a squad that nobody wants to play against, and winning a title. For Utah, you know that one picture of Kelly Olynyk where it makes him look like he's the second coming of Larry Bird? Yeah, that happens, but for real this time. And finally, for the Washington Wizards, Bradley Beal has a bounce back year, Kristaps bounces back in a big way too, Monte Morris fits the need of starting point guard and establishes himself as a borderline all-star type player, Denny Avdija breaks out, Rui Hachimura breaks out, but most importantly, Johnny Davis looks like the second coming of Clyde Drexler in his rookie season, averaging 50, 10, and 10, on the year, winning a title, but ultimately losing Rookie of the Year to Oklahoma City's Jalen Williams. That's why your favorite team will win the title this season. Go ahead and comment down below letting me know who you think the championship winner is going to be for the 2023 year. I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Real One, say it back.